in my hometown and doing self-studying in English. Sometimes I'm reading books related to TOEFL, just IELTS, sorry. Just get ready to take part in IELTS examination. That's all.
Very good. Thank you.
That's great. And we welcome you from Remercy team. And as you know, we are working on a website related to English teaching, which is called Remercy. And I think you got familiar with us via our Instagram page. Am I right?
Yeah. I just via Instagram, I just connected to you.
Oh, that's great. Thank you very much. Okay, let's start. Tonight we're gonna talk about advantages and disadvantages of social networking websites. And who is gonna start? Pianos, do you like to start?
Yeah, why not? I think there are lots of pros and cons when you face with social media. First thing, I think it made people come together. It made people closer.
Yeah.
And really, I think it's made another world for us, which we can join it with one single point. You can communicate with your friends from all over the world. You can talk to them. You can see them. Or like now, we can have a group of conversation which we can work on our English knowledge. I think it's the best thing. We couldn't have had it in the past.
Yes, exactly. So you think the advantages are more than its disadvantages?
Yeah.
Very, very good. Okay, can you tell me how much time do you usually spend on social networking websites?
Website individual?
Pardon me?
Website individual?
No, social networking websites, applications, social media, totally.
Nowadays, I'm kind of addicted to it, and I participate maybe 2 hours or more time on the media, surfing the net, and somehow kind of waste of my time with it.
You waste your time, or you try to make connections, or you try to learn something new.
No, I'm just addicted nowadays. It's like I lost something. I don't know what's the feeling about. I just want to communicate with another world.
Yeah. I got your point. Thank you very much. We will come back to you again. Let's say hello to our newcomers. Hello, Ali Reza. How are you tonight?
Hi.
Thank you for joining us. And hello, Amir.
Hello, everybody. And I'm happy joined you.
Thank you very much. And hello, Mahdi. Mahdi, are you there?
Yes, I am.
Hello.
Here, but, I'm really sorry. I can't be about just a quarter. I have a lot to do. I'm really sorry.
No problem. Please be with us till you can. And Sami, Amir, Ali Reza, Kianush, Firuze, my dear colleague, Mr. Khosravi, how are you?
How are you? Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you for joining us tonight. Are you better?
Thank you. Yes, thank you.
Okay, thank God. Okay, Mahdi, could you please share your ideas with us about social media.
Yeah, as one of the guys were talking, I completely agree that there are lots of advantages that social networking has, but it has more disadvantages when you are with your family members.
Yeah.
Most of us are addicted to these social networks.
Yes.
And we use our most times searching in these networks, talking with people in these networks, and sometimes we really completely forgot our real world. We
Yes.
don't live in a real world. We are completely living in another world with another people. That's cool to have a relationship with other people easily, but sometimes it's not really good too. As I said, I think we are completely addicted to these networks.
Yeah, I completely agree with you. So let's talk about solutions. Let me ask you a question. What is the remedy, Amir? What do you think? Most of us nowadays are addicted to social media and social networking websites and applications. What is the remedy to manage our time and keep our quality time with our family?
Okay. As you know, social media has ability that you can share your photo, your opinion, your idea in real time.
Yeah.
So you can do your business on social media. And I think this is the interesting part of social media because I promote when I want to promote my business, I use social media. And if you think you should manage your time in social media, I think you can, excuse me.
Amir, how can we manage that? Sometimes when we start surfing the net, we do not know and we do not understand how much time goes, and we forget the tracking of time.
I think when I want to manage time, you should have goals. For example, when I spend my time in social media, I try to promote my business. I try to something that has benefits for me. And if I want to spend my time without goal, I think I forget time, and I started, for example, can and I don't know how can I say.
Thank you very much. So your solution is setting goals for using the social media. Thank you very much. We will come back to you again. Now I want to talk to Ali Reza. Ali Reza.
Excuse me.
No problem. Tell us your idea.
I write my work.
Okay, no problem. Tell us.
In my opinion, social networks are useful if used correctly. Social networks are just as useful can be harmful. We need to educate young people about using social networks. If we don't follow up, we will trouble in the future.
Yeah. Thank you very much. But how can we teach young people to use the social media correctly? Let me ask this question. Ask Sami this question. Sami, what's your idea? Our friend Ali Reza said that we have to teach young people to use social media correctly. But how?
Everything has got those positive and negative aspects. So,
Yeah.
as you guys mentioned, it depends on the person who is using this social media and the way he or she is using. So, the way we're gonna teach our children, I think for me, it is not necessary for kids or children to have a let's say smartphone for me, but for a specific time, I mean years of old. After that, they can have a smartphone to join, let's say, social media and connect with people from different part of the world. So for me, they should be taught. I mean, the children about the positive and negative aspects of the social media, and to let them to know, to be aware of actually the bullying or everything which is criminal act which is happening in social media. They should be thought about that sort of things. And,
so you say that we have to explain for them. We have to say, for example, Instagram has this positive points, has this negative points, and I think there is another important thing. We have to have control on using them. Yeah. For example, we have to have control on the pages that they follow, or totally their followings, their followers. Yeah, am I right?
It's gonna be kind of. I think it's gonna be violating the privacy of the people, the person who's using that phone. I mean, if you control or check every day your let's say girls, let's say followers on Instagram, it seems to me that this is kind of be violating her privacy.
What would you do? What would you do in that case?
Phone checking is not true, but you can talk to them about, as I told you, the positive and negative, or pros and cons of the things which is going on social media. But checking on their phone is not, for me, is not appropriate.
Thank you very much. Let me ask Kianush a question. Kianush, our friend Sami said that it is not necessary to buy cell phones for children up to a certain age. At what age are children allowed to have a cell phone in your eyes?
Yeah, I agree with Sami in this discussion, because I think our society isn't safe for children, because we don't have a good education, we don't have a good system, so we should do something for them. I think the best age for buying a cell phone is kind of a smart cell phone. I think that would be 20, maybe 20 would be good, or 18.
20?
Yeah.
But these days it's really too late.
Why? Why is it late?
No, when did you? Yeah, please go on.
Yeah, I know it would be hard for them to stand this situation, but I think it would be for the best. Don't you think so?
something you say it's completely ideal, but we do not live in an ideal world. You yourself, when did you, or better to say, when did your parents buy a cell phone for you?
I had cell phone when I was in high school, but
Okay, so you yourself had cell phone from...
I meant the cell phone, these are smartphones. You can have regular cell phone too.
Could you please repeat? I didn't get.
I meant the cell phones, these are smartphones. Those
Smart.
simple ones.
Simple one.
You say that your cell phone was a simple one when you were at high school and you just talked on that, yeah?
Yeah.
But they were harmful in their times too.
Yeah, because of sending messages.
Yeah.
So we cannot say it. I think it's really late after too many years.
So what age would be better in your idea?
Maybe after 16.
After what?
16.
So what's the difference between 16 and 18?
4 years.
18. I thought maybe 18.
But again, I don't think so.
Sure.
I think
you know, my students are 13 and they have phones and they use their phones and they need it sometimes, you know.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with cell phones. You know what I mean? With this kind of a smartphone, you'll have a connection with the whole world. That's somehow maybe you don't know how to use it, properly. So
You can
maybe
control them, not to have, for example, Instagram, yeah,
oh,
or
I'm
other
not.
social networks.
I disagree with controlling people. It's not a good idea.
I mean, not having them, you know.
Especially with this kind of generation, they are different with elder generations.
you know, I know what you say. Sami, you and some of our friends say that controlling is not a good way, and we have to teach them, and they have to choose their ways. But you know, I think under 30 or I'm sure about under 25. Under 25, people make decisions based on their emotions, okay, and their decisions are not logical. Although they know something, although they can differ good and bad, they decide based on their emotions, and I think it could be dangerous and harmful for them. And I wanna let me ask my colleague Mr. Khosravi, what do you think about this topic, Mr. Khosravi? What should we do, and what is the best age for children to have a cell phone, and why?
Thank you. I think I completely agree with Sami, and I think this is the best solution for that. About the social network, I think it is completely useful, and that's it for now.
When would you buy a smartphone for your child or for your children, for your future children?
I think when they can recognize bad and good.
What is
maybe,
your
maybe 18, maybe 18, 16.
What is your solution for the thing that I told you? Making decisions based on emotions.
What?
Not making decisions based on emotions. at the age of 18 till 25 at least.
Yes, I think maybe 16, 18.
Mm-hmm. Thank you very much. First, you tell us, what should we do with this matter?
About children, you mean? Or
At what
totally?
age?
Uh-huh.
At what age should they have a smartphone?
I think sometimes we can't prevent some events. For example, these days, children. I myself like to buy a cell phone, for example, for a person who, when he or she enter university, as our time, the same as our time. But nowadays, I think it's impossible. But because all children have cell phone, they sit on their hands, the other's hands, and maybe high school, at least high school is better. I myself waste most of my time on Instagram, and I really think about successful people, and I don't know, they also surf on the net this much, for example, on Instagram. You mean, for example, imagine Mark Zuckerberg, who is a successful person. Does he spend this much on social media? What do you think about it?
For sure not. Of course not.
Yeah. But we follow some successful people who, for example, send a post and a story 28 hours. I don't know how they can do their job, and they can be this much active on the social media.
It is because of something else. As Amir said, they use Instagram for making money. So when they have many posts in a day, they can change their posts, their stories to money.
Yeah.
So it is worse. But it is not good for us because we cannot make that much money like them.
Yeah.
Okay, Mahdia, are you there? Mahdia?
No.
Yes,
Oh, yeah.
I am.
Okay, thank you. Mahdia, what social networking websites or applications do you use most and why?
Instagram. But these days, not. But maybe I was addicted to it. You know, Instagram opens a huge world. You know, and I use it a lot. Just checking different pages about different kinds of people, and I have lots of other pages that I follow in English, and they're really cool. They really help me. Some educational pages. They're really cool. I use them, and sometimes I can say I'm addicted to it. You know, I have to use, you know, check it every day. You know, at least in a day, I check it 4 times at least. But it is more than it, you know. But I check different pages, and yeah.
Yeah, thanks. So you are a big fan of Instagram, huh? How about other social networking websites or applications?
How about Telegram?
Yeah, I have it, but I use WhatsApp more.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, you use WhatsApp.
Yeah, just to be connected with my friends, and whenever I want to chat with them. Yeah.
Thank you very much. Amir, do you use other social networking websites like Twitter, like
Sorry
linking.
for interruption. Sorry for
No
interruption. If it's possible, I want to speak about last question because I didn't answer your question.
Yeah, please.
If it's possible.
Yeah, it's possible.
As you know, create a fake account is possible for everyone
Yes.
without being traced, and it can be cyberbullying, and I think parents should be care of this issue. For example, my daughter, it's 9 years old, but she has, for example, Telegram. Sometimes she check her Telegram, and I think parents should be controlled somehow, not check the Telegram, but see their doing in Telegram.
Yeah, their activities.
Their activity in Telegram.
How you can
and
see their activity without checking?
When she is 9 years old, and she had to check their Telegram in front of me. Okay, and for example, when he wants when she wants to do her activity with laptop, she had to do her activity in front of me, or check her Telegram.
Yeah, she has
There's
to.
something,
She has to.
you know, for a girl who is 9 years old, there's no need to have a Telegram or Instagram. Some of my students have, for example, sometimes in some of my classes, I tell them to have a group in Telegram, and they use their parents' ID. You know, they say we don't have Telegram, but I can use my mother's Telegram. That's a good way. They don't really need to have a Telegram. Even they need it for a class or something else, they can use their parents' social networks. No need to have a Telegram themselves or Instagram. Not at all, you know.
Yeah,
Or
exactly.
after 16 or maybe 18, as you said, they can have their own accounts. So no need to have a Telegram themselves. Maybe I myself think that.
It's
But
a really nice.
I don't know how can I say استقلال.
They want
Independence.
dependency.
Ah,
Independence.
Independence.
Independence, yeah.
Independence.
yes, and there is no difference between my difference between my talking and your talking. You say they don't need, but I say if they need, they should be checked in front of her or him parents.
They should check. They should check. Yeah, they should check beside their parents. Thank you very much. Sami, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay. What social networking websites do you use the most and why?
Yeah, I'm someone like you, and I'm using Instagram more than others, and so Instagram is at the top, and the second level is WhatsApp, and the third one is Telegram.
Instagram, WhatsApp, and Telegram.
Yeah.
Very good. And you use all of them from your smartphone, yeah?
Yeah.
Is there any websites that you check, for example, every day, or you check regularly? Is there any website?
No, there's no any specific, let's say, website to check every day. Once in a while, it happens to check and then go surf on net, but it's not, let's say, regularly actually.
Can I ask you about? Excuse me. I want to ask you about your English background. Where did you learn English? I think you speak British. Am I right?
No, I'm trying to speak American, but yeah, sometimes I sound, let's say, British.
I think, yeah, your accent is like
Sometimes
British
not
people.
Indian. When they speak
His accent is really nice. Where did you learn English?
You know, it's a long story actually. I started learning English by self-studying. Then I connected to some people from couch surfing. I don't know. Have you heard about it or not?
Couch surfing website. Very good. Excellent.
Yeah.
They were native people, and you talk to them via Skype.
No, I'm a tour guide actually, and since
Excellent.
2008, I've been a membership of that, let's say, website Couchsurfing, and then I was practicing my English through that website, and now I'm doing self-studying actually. But sometimes I was going to institutions also. I'm not denying that actually, but I try to put more emphasis on my pronunciation, and that I do love. I think let's say pronunciation is something like a makeup for a language.
Exactly.
If you know language, if you pronounce it beautifully, it is something like you are wearing makeup.
Exactly. Your accent is really nice.
Mm-hmm.
I like it. I like it very much. So you are a tour guide, and we'd like you to join us the other night. And I personally like to ask you more questions about the foreigners who come to Iran, and we can talk about that more. But let's focus on social media, and let me ask Kianush. Kianush, how about you? And let me
He's not here.
say an idea. Kianush, what's your idea about having a social networking website or media for learning languages, for practicing languages? I mean, a website just for practicing English. Is it a good idea?
Sorry, madam, to interrupt you. My phone is running out of battery. I need to go, and I hope to join you again next session.
Thank you
bye.
very much.
Thank you
Have
very
a
much.
nice
Bye.
time. Goodbye.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
Goodbye.
Sarvan as Kianush is not here, I think.
Kianush is not here?
No.
Excuse me.
Okay. But yes, Andrea.
I want to speak.
Yeah, for sure.
I want to say my opinion.
Very good.
In my opinion, one of the biggest problem in your country is the social network have come to our country late. That's why we are back in the culture of using it in most countries, but it's never too late to start. I remember in recent years, one of the religion men in country has forbidden the use of video chat. This topic very painful for me.
You say that we have to work on our culture first. Then we try to use them better, in a better way, yeah? Thank you very much. And what's your idea about having a website just for practicing English? Is it a good idea? Alireza, can you hear me? What happened?
No, his image is freezing.
Okay, no problem. Mahdia, you please answer my question.
Pardon? Sorry.
Is it a good idea to have a social networking website or application just for learning and teaching English?
Yeah, of course, really good. I saw your website, you know, about a year ago, and no, I was in your Telegram channel, I think, and I really use your expressions that you put in your Telegram, and that was cool. And now when I saw your pre-discussion, and I really was key, you know, I really like to be in your sessions. I think it's a really good place. You're sitting in your home, you're having a free discussion, and that's cool, you know. For some people who don't have time to go out, we can have some you know, free discussion at institutes or other places like cafes, but this is a really good way to be connected to the others, and of course learn, you know, learning. That's awesome. That's really cool.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. I think our time is over, and thank you all for joining us. And we will inform you about our second topic via Instagram and Telegram. And I want you to follow you on other social networking websites like Twitter, LinkedIn, Facebook, and Aparat YouTube. We will share our posts there, and we will be really happy if you introduce us to your friends.
Of course.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Mr. Khosravi, for taking your time.
Thank you.
Thank you, Firuza.
Thank you for managing the group.
Thank you. You're welcome.
Yes.
Yeah.
You're welcome. Tonight, tonight our class was more energetic and was better than the previous nights. Am I right? Do you agree?
Last night it was just you and me at the end.
Yes, yeah. Tonight was really great, and I hope we have better sessions from now on. And if you have any suggestion or anything to say.
No, thank you.
Thank you very much. So see you tomorrow night, and have a nice time.
You too. Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Good night.
Goodbye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. Bye.